Hello, Q Brown, back at it again, doing another video. I saw this story on the news and I thought it was very interesting because I thought about it a lot. Everybody knows about the singer Leah and how she died on an airplane, about the weight that was on the small airplane and how they wanted to carry all this luggage on this small airplane, plus all of them fits on the airplane, and the pilot said it's too much, the weight, we can't carry it, but they thought, the passengers all thought that it could be done. And then the plane crashed. So ever since that happened, I always thought about traveling on these big airplanes, like, I won't say all the different airlines, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And how they estimate each passenger's weight and add on their luggage. I know they do weigh the luggages, the big ones. The carry-ons, I guess they give an estimate weight for the carry-ons. So I always wonder how they did it. Was some of it guessing? Was some of it fact? How do you know the actual weight of everybody on the airplane, plus the carry-on, the luggage, cargo is the word I was looking for. And I was very curious about it. That's the only thing I get nervous about when it comes to flying. And then on the news, out of nowhere, okay, I got my notes up on the screen. Airline passengers may have to get weighed before boarding. And I was saying, about time. Now, according to citing an FAA advisory travel site name is View from the Wing, reports that because Americans have been getting heavier due to the pandemic, that they have to go back and change the estimated weight for each passenger, which, you know, it makes sense. You know, people are a little bit heavier. Some people may not be, but I just think it's weird that they're now thinking about that. So if the plane carries more than 70 passengers, the estimate based on standard weight published by the CDC will be sufficient. Okay, so if you're on a big airplane where it's carrying more than 70 passengers, the estimated weight that they have for each person, they're gonna leave it alone. They feel like it's accurate, we could do it, this is what we've been doing. However, for airlines that's smaller, the passengers' weight have to be more accurate. Which makes me go, I feel like it should be across the board, but they feel like the bigger planes is fine. It's just those who has smaller airlines, smaller airplanes, where they have to be more accurate. So what they're gonna do is just pick people by random when you book your ticket. Tell me your weight. Now, I don't really trust people telling me they weight. That could be a lie. I feel like once you get to the airport, but I guess they feel like they need something to base it on to know how many tickets to sell. So I guess they need it at the time of purchase if you're doing it online, you know. What else? Aviation Analyst Organization called Air Insight Group states that the FAA will require airlines to determine a standard average passenger weight through surveys taken as often as 36 months. Weight information on individuals will not be made public. The average male passenger with a carry-on is currently estimated to weigh 190 pounds. That's him and his carry-on, 190 pounds in the winter, while wearing winter clothes. Now, that's reportedly being revisited to reflect that the average man now carries an extra 15 pounds. So the Air Insight Group says that the average female passenger under the same condition, which is winter clothes, estimated to weigh 150 pounds. That would change to reflect that female passengers on a regular carry a total of 185 pounds onto the plane. So that's their estimated weight for both people. Good morning. So the FAA acknowledges that the weight of the average passenger can vary from route to route. And this is why it's voluntary. And if you decline, it'll just randomly pick somebody else. But I feel like if you have an airplane with 50 passengers, you're only going to ask 10 people for their weight? That doesn't make sense to me. Wouldn't you need everybody's weight? Because to know how much fuel you need, fuel, I'm trying to pronounce it, to put in the airplane depends on the weights. And the smaller the plane, the more accurate you have to be. So I just feel like you would need more than just half. You would need everybody on the plane to give their weight. And I feel like that should just be across the whole board, not just on small planes. I feel like on big planes too. But that was just my take of it, and I just thought that it was interesting that they just now thinking of this. And I feel like it should have been the norm to put your weight, because for certain people, you have to buy 2 tickets. So how you know if someone's that oversized that they need 2 seats until they show up? It just doesn't make sense to me. So that was my take on the Air Insight Group and the view from the wing, and how they are going to ask people to give their weight. Until next time.